we get a sailboat, chasing down the sunset as we float round and round the globe.
This is Margarita, the normal one in a not quite normal marriage.
And this is Peter. He's a little bit different, which keeps me on my toes. Together we are on an adventure that didn't work out as planned, but we are fighting back, so come join us.
Let's go.
On a previous episode we showed you aerial shots of the Hollandes wreck, surrounded by an angry sea. But today, Neptune offered us a glassy sea, telling us to explore a normally inaccessible wreck.
I don't know about you guys, but if I see a hole in a ship, I just have to go check it out. There could be all sorts of cool stuff inside. Prognosis is, I think this boat needs a bit of work to restore it to goodness. A lot of places the rust is so thin that it would have gone straight through. Slow and steady now.
Think we need a bit of welding work?
And perhaps a lick of paint too.
I don't trust that floor. I'm staying in the dinghy. Uh-oh. That set is coming and it's stuck.
If you're new to the channel, you may have already guessed that Margarita is the brains and beauty of the channel, as well as lots of other things. But I do have my contributions too, people, and these are not to be underestimated. Well, someone once said that me being silent might be a contribution. Hello!
Hey, Captain!
Captain? I really don't know who she is talking to. I'm just a part owner in a boat.
This is much thinner floor. I'm not going to risk it. It's like 3 mil. Oh, there's a set coming through. That's a bigger one than normal. I'd go a bit further out. Go, 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 go.
On our way home, we were surprised with a pod of dolphins. Must be a sign of good luck. Let's go play! While following the pod, Peter saw our lunch and went for it. I must say, this crayfish has a death wish.
It is interesting to note how the crayfish doesn't see me, a crazy-haired mass crammed into a very poor-looking, Teletubby-looking wetsuit. But when I move my fingers close to his antennae, then he is wise to me. I'm just playing at the moment, but the time has come for some action. Ooh, he's onto me. Great, a challenge. And I stuff it up. Bugger! I better try again. You probably have noticed that any close-up action within a metre of me is always just out of picture. The GoPro is slightly tilted up to capture better footage at the longer ranges, and so when the action comes closer, I have to be looking at my grind, and really there ain't much to look at down there, hence the out-of-shot action. Nothing but quality.
What's for lunch, boss?
The snapper and this beautiful crayfish that Peter got. We're gonna do it for the first time, barbecue, so let's see how it works out for us. I could partially boil it to make it easier, but a lot of the flavor will be lost in the water. So we just cut it through the shell and split it apart. Harder, but worth it. We are amazed to see how poorly most people cook their seafood, especially crayfish, by boiling it and then removing the flesh to do another cooking session to it, overcooking it over and over. As seafood lover in Portuguese, I do know how to cook my seafood. It should be just cooked, or as Peter reckons, just undercooked, so that just a little of the flesh is still clinging to the shell.
Voila!
Well, I never thought I'd eat another crayfish again because I've eaten a lot of crayfish and I'm a bit over it. I prefer a much nicer fish, but this barbecued is bloody great.
It's really good. It's soft inside and then it's crispy barbecued outside. And then we gave it a smear with butter, garlic and coriander. It's really good. We're definitely gonna do it more often. Well, we just need to catch now crayfish.
Yeah, that's your job.